When you used to go on family drives, did you sing in the car?
No. We used to play games of see who could spot the triple numbers on the number plates.
Oh, how boring.
Well, we were like, that kept everyone entertained. Trust me, that was really great.
Didn't you sing, I'll sing you one song, green grow the rushes, oh, one is one and all alone and evermore shall be so. Did you ever sing that?
No.
Did you ever sing, there was Dad, being quite a lad in the store. No?
That's all I can say.
That's it, no.
No? Pulling over.
Yeah, Richard needs to vomit.
Yeah.
Ugh, so smooth. I need to see my chiropractor. Oh, Stuart, what's it like being a man who's never lived anywhere else?
Well, it's hard to really say, Tracy, because I don't know what it's like to live anywhere else, you know.
You've grown up in a dairy farm with dairy farmers and now you are the dairy farmer.
Yeah. I can't imagine living or doing anything else.
And how many acres have you got here?
330.
Wow, that's a lot of mowing.
Yeah, well, you know, hopefully some of these will help me do that, but there's a bit of mowing involved, yes.
And look, they've got their ears forward.
They have.
They've got interested.
Yep.
Inquisitive.
They are lovely. They are. So, Stuart, we're so happy, aren't we, Rich? You've got such beautiful products, you've got happy cows that we're going to cook for you today. We're going to make a buckwheat risotto, which I can guarantee you've never had because your eyes have glazed and you've gone, what's buckwheat?
And you'll like this, it's a buttermilk fried chicken.
Like from the deep south. So when you're eating that chicken that's been made with Liddell's products, we'll be licking our fingers and going, yeehaw!
It'll be the best fried chicken that those great stumps over there.
What is that accent?
I don't know.
I'm so glad that you said that. And so are you, Stuart.
Let's just stick to cooking.
Yeah. You don't cook.
No, well, I'll
We're
stick
doing
to
all the
milking.
cooking. Okay, so we'll show you.
Just eat.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
simple.
We'll have a little bit for you and lots for us. Here we are in a little place called Ruby, and we're going to make some amazing stuff today. First up, risotto, but buckwheat risotto.
Buckwheat risotto with mushrooms, and we're going to finish it off with a little bit of lactose-free cream cheese from Liddell's.
Yes, we are. Okay. So we're going to use some beautiful extra virgin olive oil from Melrose. Now, just remembering you don't need much oil with Circulon. You know, I'm a bit heavy with the oil only because I've had bad cookware in the past. So you don't need very much at all. You know, I just love garlic and onion. I start a lot of recipes this way.
And so you should.
That's probably why I'm still single. So, a little bit of thyme.
OK, while Tracy's doing that, I'm going to start slicing my mushrooms.
You're mad if you don't. I like the way you slice your mushrooms.
Well, I wanted to slice them thick because the mushrooms will get smaller as they cook.
Now, that's looking absolutely beautiful. Now, a lot of people are confused about buckwheat because it's not connected to wheat at all.
There is no gluten in buckwheat.
No, and it's actually not a grain, it's a flour with a W. How about that?
Yeah.
So we've toasted this, just lightly toasted it in a dry pan. And I'm just going to throw that in now. And now I'm going to add some stock. So I've got my favourite stock, which is the Celebrate Health organic chicken stock. And we just add it a ladle at a time, just as you would with a rice risotto. So this is hot.
So you don't want to have your heat up too high because you want the actual buckwheat to absorb the stock. Very earthy smell. I love it.
It's beautiful.
So all I've got to do with my mushrooms is just give them a lot of colour.
Yeah. Well, you could say rude things to them and make them blush. My father used to hold up his watch and say, this watch is shockproof, and then he'd go, knickers! And I never really understood it, but apparently that was quite rude.
Clearly you're a better comedian than your father.
Yeah, I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah. Whoa, OK, moving on. How's that going, Tracy?
Oh, you know, good. So that's the thing, you've got to do it slowly because it's got to absorb, the buckwheat has to absorb the liquid. That's the whole idea of risotto. Otherwise, it's just soup with lumps in it.
Yeah.
And I've made that plenty of times before as well.
And what I also want to add to this is I'm going to make up a little lemon, anchovy, parsley, and a little bit of olive oil just to dab on top of our risotto. So it's just some parsley, finely chopped. If you want to have it rough, you can have it rough.
I like it rough.
So we're just doing a simple slice. So this is anchovy. I know some people don't like anchovies, but do you like anchovies?
Love anchovies.
Love anchovies.
I like to call them anchovies.
So also a little bit of lemon. Lemon rind.
Oh, not lemon zest.
Well.
See, he's turned. Does smell lovely.
Does smell, thank you. Black pepper.
Oh, for a change.
Now you don't need salt because of the anchovy. A little bit of oil. Okay, so I just want to like blend all those flavours together and break up the anchovy. How's that going, Trace?
Oh, look, this takes its time, you know. With risotto, you've got to add the liquid slowly and just stir it in. And, you know, here we are on Stewie's beautiful farm. We're surrounded by beautiful cows, but I've just got this feeling that I'm going to be doing this till the cows come home.
Lame.
Come on.
All right. There you go.
Come on. Come on, girls. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, Stewie, how good were we bringing all these cows in?
Excellent. The best
Yeah,
help out.
Are we the best help you've
The
ever
best
had?
help out.
Yeah. Ah, see? It's done now.
Perfect.
And the cows did come home. In fact, we brought them with us. Aren't they
All right.
gorgeous?
We should stir through our mushrooms.
Yes, go on in.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh. I love the way they've held their shape. Unlike me. Okay, now, we're just stirring that through.
I'm going to warm through those mushrooms.
Yep. Now I'm going to put the Liddell's cream cheese through the risotto. Okay.
Now, if you like it really creamy, you can probably add 4 tablespoons.
If it was just me, I'd put the whole lot in, but we don't need to. No. It's okay.
It's all right.
We made friends. Yep.
But I reckon for this amount, you might need 1 or 2
Yeah, big ones.
big ones, like probably 3.
Yes. In a minute. Okay, so we just stir that through, and it just melts. A lot of people can't have risotto because, you know, it's smothered in cheese. So if lactose is your issue, you can have this with Liddell's lactose-free cream cheese.
And with the buckwheat, because it doesn't have that starchy layer, the cream cheese will actually create that experience for you.
And it's an experience.
It is, it will be.
Yeah. Not for you.
All right.
Okay, so
I think we're nearly ready to plate up.
those cows have got the best sense of humour. Okay, actually, you know, I'm going to do this because I know that you don't like it when I plate up.
Not bad.
Oh, you're so critical.
So I'm going to finish this with a little bit of toasted hazelnuts.
Lovely.
All right, this is our little beautiful anchovy, lemon and parsley on top.
Yes.
Just want to finish it off with a little bit of...
Pecorino. So if you have issues with lactose, don't have the pecorino.
Don't have pecorino.
Okay.
So there you have it, our beautiful buckwheat risotto with mushrooms.
Yes, lovely. So it's gluten-free. If it didn't have the pecorino, it would be lactose-free. And we're having it here at Stewie's farm.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us, Stewie. It's a shame we can't give you any.
You're not showing any face.
Oh, it'll be skin.
No.
Dribble, if I dribble. Again? What about here? It's always over here.
No, you're good there.
Good job. I found things there like a week later. What a gorgeous afternoon. It's just beautiful here, isn't it?
And we're going to surprise you with a beautiful buttermilk deep fried chicken.
In fact, if you're going to wave your finger, we're going to surprise you with some deep fried buttermilk chicken. Just like that.
She's so white, she's
I'm so white. I really am. That's just.
Yeah.
I just want to apologise to anybody I've offended with that appalling accent.
Yes.
But we are making some deep fried buttermilk chicken.
with a little bit of humour thrown in.
Well, maybe. I'll be the judge of that. So we're going to make our own buttermilk. And I'd just like to say here, Richard, how much I appreciate the fact that so much I've done for the very first time in my life, I've done with you on camera. Because I've never made buttermilk before and I'm about to do it now for the very first time.
So the idea is that you marinate the chicken in the buttermilk.
So we have Liddell's lactose-free milk and Liddell's lactose-free cream. We're going to add to it some lemon juice, like so.
Because what you want to do is you want to sour that.
Yeah.
So
and-
that you could leave it on the bench for an hour.
Yeah. And
It's
then
basically that simple.
Then it turns into buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Yeah. Okay, so
All right, what
into
happens
that,
next?
I'm going to add some mustard. Okay, now just on the mustard, here, just have that, will you? Thanks. You're so well trained.
Would you like to choose another implement, maybe a whisk?
Can
This
you,
might help.
can you just stop bossing me around? Because I'm quite sick of it.
Okay, sorry.
Here, have some of that. A little bit of salt and some cayenne pepper. Okay, so
I
whisking.
love salt.
Whisking. Okay, now you can have that now.
All right.
Oh, no, you can't.
No,
I'm
I
going
can't.
to, oh, I need to do something here. I need to prepare. I was going to give this to you, but you know I've got this thing about gloves.
Today they're pink.
Yeah, this is 50 Shades of Pink on Stewie's farm. Yep. All right. Oh, that was loud.
And I've got mine too, because I will
Okay.
need mine.
Here we've got our chicken. And I'm just going to pour the buttermilk onto it and give it a bit of a massage. Okay, I just want to make sure it's all covered.
So the idea of the milk is that it actually makes the chicken really juicy and the acid will slightly tenderise it. So when it's
Yeah.
deep fried, it
Yep.
becomes the best thing you've ever eaten in your whole entire life, maybe.
Yeah, but we say that about so many recipes. It could be the best deep fried chicken you've had this afternoon.
It could be.
Yeah. Now, you can leave this overnight, and if we weren't so hungry now, we would do that.
But
I'm just gonna
today,
clean
we're not
up
going to.
because I'm such a slob.
You are.
Yes.
So my oil here is like about 200 degrees.
Yes.
So what we do is we'll just throw, you don't want to put too many in there at one particular time.
Because it gets crowded.
It does get crowded. Okay, so just drop it straight in. So that'll take about 3 or 4 minutes to cook through.
It cooks really quickly, surprisingly quickly.
All right. Frying away.
Yeah, and I would use your utensils because you haven't got a glove on now.
I know that.
Yes, but I don't want you to burn your fingers. That's what I'm saying.
Thanks, Trace.
It's all right, Richard. Oh, yum!
It's getting there. Okay, that's got about another maybe 1 or 2 minutes left, I
All
reckon.
right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm doing some salad.
Okay.
So I've got some cress, avocado, and some cucumber. And this is really technical, okay? Really difficult. A little bit of olive oil,
Oh, there we are. Chicken is done.
a little bit of tamari, and a little bit of lemon juice. It doesn't get any harder than that, okay? Now, Richo, can I
Yes.
just have your black pepper grinder
All right.
for a moment, please?
There you are.
Thank you.
I lied, by the way.
And I might put a little bit of, just a little bit
My
of salt.
favourite.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to serve.
Can I have that beautiful jar down the front? That's got
Now
our
this-
pepper sauce in it.
That's got roasted red peppers and chilies and all sorts of goody things,
Other stuff.
which you'll find on the website.
That's right. All the recipes are there. Okay. Are you going to put that onto the
No,
paper?
I just want to watch you open this.
Why?
Because I had trouble and then I worked it out.
There you go.
There you go.
He had trouble.
I did.
Yeah.
All right. A wonderful deep-fried buttermilk chicken.
Made with Stewie's milk from his farm in Ruby, near Leongatha, from his happy, beautiful, contented cows.
That is very crispy, very tender. And your thoughts, Trace? How is that roasted pepper sauce?
I think it's really good deep fried southern chicken, or deep southern fried chicken.
We are in South Gippsland, so I suppose it's only right that we have some deep-fried Liddell's lactose-free, beautiful chicken. Bit of a mouthful.
Disclaimer. We'd like to apologise to anyone we've offended during any of the episodes of The Intolerant Cooks, from day one to today. We're really sorry. In fact, we're deeply sorry. So, no bake, sour cherry, vegan cake.
Vegan cake.
Stick it in the freezer. So good.
So you're on the base.
I am.
All
I'm
right.
starting off with one of my favourite ingredients, cacao. And cacao is not cocoa.
What is it, Trace?
It's the real deal. Cocoa's got sugar and all sorts of gunk in it. Cacao is the raw, powdered form from the cacao bean thingy.
Yeah, I think it's a long pod.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a scientific name, but it's a thingy. Yeah. So here we've got some dates. Okay, we've got some coconut syrup and coconut oil. These flavours are all designed to go together. So all in here. Okay, so just straight into a lined springform cake tin. Now, in the past when I've pressed down my base, I've used a little measuring cup, but you know, it's the last show of the season and I wanted to live a little today. So I don't know how to use the coffee machine, and in this entire series, I've only had 1 cup of coffee and it's decaf, and it wasn't that great. Sorry, but I had to tell you today. So
that's all right.
I've stolen this bit.
Which is the coffee press.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
But it'll be coming home with me.
All right, now while Tracy's doing that, I'm going to get on with my cashew vegan cream.
This excites me because cashews are such a great ingredient for people who can't have other
Dairy.
stuff.
Yeah, other stuff, yeah. So we've soaked these for about 2 to 3 hours.
Yep, and that's maximum. You don't want to soak them any more than that because they become waterlogged.
Yeah. So I've just added coconut cream.
Lovely. I'm having fun. I feel like a 5-year-old in the sandpit.
A little bit of coconut syrup.
Yeah, beautiful.
Tracy, I think you should stop now. Thank you.
You know, I'm saving our carbon footprint, putting my own energy into it.
What size foot do you have?
Small, so I keep falling over. It's like God decided you've got a big mouth, I'm giving you small feet.
You are such a catch.
Thanks.
All right. So that's the rind of 1 lemon and 1 orange. Now we've got to put the juice in.
Now, be careful, because Richard's hurt himself in the past, and I wasn't there to help him. I just laughed a lot. So you just need to be very careful while I stand back.
All right. Did I get you there?
No.
That is fantastic.
Great.
Great. All right, there we are. All right.
Yeah. Look at all those flavours. We've got coconut syrup, we've got cashews, orange, lemon.
All right. So we're going to blend this until it's nice and creamy.
Yes.
All right. Turn it on and... Done? Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Now, do you think that's right? Have a taste.
Yeah.
Now, is that luscious and soft in the mouth?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me have a go.
Okay.
Good citrus flavours.
Okay, stick it in.
All right.
You know, this is as hard as it gets. This is the easiest thing we've ever made.
This is as good as it gets.
Yeah.
All right. This needs to sit for about an hour in the freezer.
Okay, Richard.
Yes.
63 minutes exactly.
Does that go up to 63?
It will now. Yeah.
There we are.
I just hope we don't get a close-up of it, because it only goes up to 55.
Does it?
But we'll count the rest manually because we're dedicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this, Trace.
See? Gorgeous.
I think it's probably best that we take it out of the tin first.
Okay.
The big reveal, which we like.
Gentle with it.
gentle.
Yes.
Ooh. All right. So this is just the apricot jam, and it's basically there to seal the cheesy layer from the actual staining from the cherries.
Except it's cashews, because it's vegan.
Beaky cheesy layer.
Because now we've got a lovely bed of apricot jam and we put the cherries on top and it just stops that leaking into the cake. It makes it prettier.
Now
Cherries.
is the fun part, the cherries.
Yeah.
You're going to R&D it?
Bit of research and development, Richard. You know I'll fall on a sword for the team. Oh, terrible. You won't like them at all.
No.
Okay.
So what's the plan of action?
Well, start from the outside
And
work our way
work
in, like a labyrinth. Yeah. This could take us a couple of days
Yeah.
because what'll happen is every third cherry, I'll have to do some research and development, and then halfway through it, I'll have to race out and get some more.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
It does look great, doesn't it?
So when you slice through this, Trace, you're going to get the cacao, you're going to get the cashew,
Yes.
and then you're going to get the cherry.
Yes.
And with lots of, like, you've got citrus and lemon and orange in there.
You want the last hole?
Yeah. Just squeeze that in there just like
Oh,
that.
there's one left over.
There's 2, actually.
There's quite a few.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we just wait until the knife arrives?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay. Oh. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany.
All right, so we've got our
Ooh.
little special syrup.
You
which I
did-
didn't tell you about that.
Oh.
So that is when you've got the juice from the can, you can put it back on the stove and you just reduce that till it becomes very syrupy, and that's what you pour over the top of the cake.
Beautiful.
Who's smart?
I'm really smart and so are you. Yeah, what a great team we are.
I'm smarter.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Nothing gets by you. Will you cut that cake?
I hope I cut it nicely.
Okay. That's gorgeous. You've got excellent knife skills, Rich.
Thank you. All right. There we are, Tracy.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely.
That's lovely.
So we've got a no-bake sour cherry and cashew cake. It's gluten-free, lactose-free, vegan, low sugar and low carbohydrate. Once again, we'd love to invite you to join us on intolerantcooks.com.au. And thank you from everyone who's been supporting our show, because there's so many people who are suffering from food intolerances, and we know you're there because you're writing to us and you're letting us know how excited you are about these recipes and how relieved you are that you've found a community that loves you. So we're having a break now and I'm sort of happy about it because, well, you've been getting on my nerves a bit.
I try. I try.
I know you do. You're very trying.
It's the last little bit of cake. What should I do with it?
I would never do that to you.
Yes, you would.
But it did cross my mind as I'm sort of eating it going,
Slapstick or friendship? And I've chosen friendship.